Hi. In today's videos, we're gonna look at how to get to the starting point of Camino de Frances. But before that, I'd like to tell you why did I chose the Frances instead of any other roads, because there is a plenty from which you can choose. So the main ones I did consider was Frances, Camino del Norte, Camino Aragonés, and Camino Portuguese. The main factors which I was considering were how long it is and how difficult it is. And one more was how many signs were on the road so I won't get lost. And there were actually two which I really wanted to go, and that was Aragon's, which starts in Pyrenees, and Frances. But because Aragon's was considered as a more difficult, there was not too many signs. I read on the forums that people say it's easy to get lost. So I decided at the end to go with the Camino Frances. So this road is about 780 kilometers long. It starts with France, about just by the border, about 28 kilometers, and then go all the way from one side to the other one, nearly just by the coast. On my walk, actually, I decided to go even longer. I decided to go to Finisterre and Muxia as well. So that's additional 120 kilometers, just around that. So this is the plan on how to get there from Victoria in UK, from London Victoria Station, coach station in UK, because I live in UK, to the Pilgrims Office. So obviously the first point is to get a bus to the airport. I use National Express. It takes about 1.5 hours and about 10 quid. Next one is Ryanair. That's a plane. You fly to Biarritz. That's a small city by the coast of southern France. Why would you pick this one? It's because it's the easiest way to get from there to your starting point, where the Pilgrims Office is. So once you landed in the city, then you need to pick up the bus, which is going from Biarritz to Bayonne. This is Line C bus. It goes about 30 minutes, costs about €2. It's very easy to get to the bus station where he comes. Just by the door, when you go out from the airport building, on your left, 10 meters away, there will be a bus station. So you just stand there and wait for the bus. There will be many people around, just in case you think you're lost. The next step is, once you get there, once you get to Bayonne, you need to take a train to Pied de Port. I don't really remember. I think it's about 5 or 4 trains during the day. I've been there about 4 or 5 p.m. and I had to wait like half an hour for my train to come in. So you get into the train station. There will be like few desks when you can ask which ticket and when the trains comes in and all that stuff. It cost me about €9. Some people say it's good to buy the tickets. It's good to buy the tickets online few days before or something, because it's cheaper, that stuff. But I didn't see any savings on this one. I paid $9 or $9.50 or something, so it doesn't cost a lot. I put a question mark by DVG because I don't remember was that the name of the train. But yeah, any train, you need to say where you want to go and they will direct you. And the train goes about 1.5 hours. There will be a lot of people inside, so just follow them. So once you get to the Saint-Jean, there's about another like 20 minutes, half an hour walk to Pilgrims Office. I don't really know exact position in the city, where is it, but just follow the people. About 80% of people you're gonna see in a train, they will go out in this place. The rest probably is going further, because some of them, they like hiking in the mountains and stuff like that. Just as a side note, in case you're wondering how you're gonna get back, in Santiago, by the Santiago city, there is an airport, so you can fly from there. I was taking, again, Ryanair to London Stansted and then coach to Victoria. Another tip will be to buy a tickets. Once you buy one way, try to buy them return as well, so it's going to be cheaper. Of course, if you know what's going to be your ending point, because many people, they start and then they finish after 2-3 days because it's too hard for them to go. So on this slide you just see overview of airport and see how many bus station is there. But your bus station is actually this one, so it's very close. Like I said, 10-15 meters away. It's nothing big, it's just a pole standing with the schedule of the buses when they come in. You just want to say you want a ticket to Bayonne, and that's it. This is the map, how is it going. About 26 minutes, as you can see, and it takes you to the some kind of roundabout when you need to leave, and then you need to walk past the car park. That's it, you're done. That's how it looks from inside. There was many people inside. Is actually, you feel quite squeezed. Actually, I feel quite squeezed because there's many people inside, all of them with the backpacks and some of them with the bikes, because you can choose between going by bike or walking. So that's a plan of the road, of the train from Bayonne to Saint-Jean. And then you have the city itself. It's a very small, actually I would say that's a village, not a city. It's nothing big. All the people, I don't know how, but they know where they're going, so just follow them and they will take you to the office. You need to register in the office, so you're gonna get a few things from them. One is obviously they will take your details, so something happened, they know that you are on the road. You're gonna get a pilgrim's passport. This is extremely important. What it gives you is you will be allowed to stay on nights in a special hostels for pilgrims called albergues. They are like very cheap comparing to any other motels or hostels like that. Some of them, they are like priceless, zero. They say pay as much as you can give, but normally is about 4 to 8 euros, depending where is the location. So they're gonna give you a stamp inside. Like you see, all my way I was collecting those stamps. You need to take them every time you stay somewhere, or maybe anytime you buy food somewhere. Surprisingly, on every shop, on restaurant, everywhere they got stamps. So this is the proof that you actually walk that way and not take like a train or bus or taxi. So you skip the parts. Yeah, I've got quite a few of those stamps. This is another thing. There's another very important. When you plan your way, you need to know how many. Well, where is your next day finish point, and this map shows you how difficult it's going to be your walk. So, let's say first day, when you see on the first square, it's quite demanding, but it says they plan for you to go about 27 kilometers. For first day, it's not too bad, but if you're gonna have the same difficulty on your fourth or third day, when you're really tired after the first one, then that might be a bit too much. So thanks to this map, you see where the cities on the road. So if you feel too much pressure, too tired, or you just don't want to go anymore this day, so you know where you can stop. Normally, there is like every 5 to 10 kilometers, there is a village or place you can stay for night. And thanks to this passport, they know that you are a pilgrim, so you can stay for cheaper. This plan is an average way for about 34 days. So it's not really difficult. It's like 20-25 kilometers a day. They plan based on how difficult is the walk. So some days you're gonna walk 30 kilometers, but the terrain is flat. Some days you're gonna walk 18 kilometers because it's very steep and hard to walk. The next thing they're gonna give you is a plan of all albergues and their facilities, like washing machines or restaurants in a village or things like this. So thanks to that, you will know how many kilometers away is a city, and do they have washing machine over there if you've got something to wash, or do they have kitchen or anything like that? Because not every place has them available. So it's good to know. Again, it's quite a long list, but that's most of the places you can stay. It's not all of them, but most of them. So there should be no problem for you to stay overnight. And the last thing you can take from the office, you actually have to pay for it, is this stuff. You're gonna attach this. You're gonna attach it to your backpack. Thanks to that, people you're gonna meet on your way, they will know you're a pilgrim. So in a situation when you get lost somehow, which is very difficult because there are marks on all the way, but if you will, people who lives in the city, they will know that you are pilgrim and you're not walking the way you should walk, and they will direct you back to the trail. So it is important for you to have this attached to your backpack in a visible place, not hidden somewhere inside, but actually visible. This is actually a book I found standing next to the desk, so I just put my name on it, just in case I will be back in a few years to find it and remember. So that's basically it. That's the first, not first, but that's the second part, second video. You can see all those information. They are quite useful in my opinion. This is all I found searching and preparing on before my journey. I was like spending hours looking on maps and comments of other people who went there and trying to figure out what to prepare and all those useful informations. So if you found it helpful, let me know. If you want to know some other stuff, let me know in the comments. I will try to respond. I've been doing my Camino about 1 year ago in September last year. I don't think many things changed since then. So I may be able to answer your questions. In the following videos, I'm gonna tell you what sort of things I took with me, what sort of things I took and disposed, because there was many of them, which I thought I will need them, but they were actually weight I didn't need, so I had to get rid of them because my backpack on the first day, it was about 18 kilograms plus another one on the front. I had two backpacks, one on the back, one on the front. So the rear one was about 18 kilograms, the front one was about 9. So I was really overloaded on the first day. As you've seen on this little map, it was quite difficult, quite demanding. So that's it. Thank you for watching and see you soon.